Hi guys, Matt Bellion. I'm here to help my lovely wife, Tracy. Tracy's fancy.
Hey guys, we are going live today. By the way, I am Tracy of Tracy's Fancy, and we are on both my Instagram and my Facebook right now. This is not my gig. This is not my thing. I realize it's 3 o'clock here in Texas, San Antonio, Texas. We're coming to you. It's a beautiful day outside, but sometimes, you know, work prevails, and we've got to get these tops done on the crocodile nightstands that y'all been so happy with, and so am I. But we have decided, because they're nightstands, that we want to put a really durable top on them. And I threw it out to my client that maybe we could do an epoxy pour on the top, just as Matt did live video of our laundry room, and it looks amazing. It's held up beautifully. We are hard on it. Baskets scraping on it, stuff spilling on it, and it looks like brand new still. So
this is going to be an amateur job.
It is. So that's it. We've done my workbench, and that was a fun disaster. We learned from it, and we did our laundry room countertop, and that's it. That's all we've done. So he agreed to go live again, even though before he said he would never do it live again because it's a little bit stressful. But we're giving you full disclosure up front that we are not pros at this. We are not like stone coat countertops. Yes, this is how you do it. No, we're beginners. This is as if you were going to order this kit yourself and do it at home. This is what it will look like, except you won't have lights, camera, and action. So we are using Stone Coat countertop products, and I have an affiliate link. I've listed it here. Today's kit that we're using is called the Carrara.
This is Carrara marble.
Carrara
it's a
marble
countertop kit, and it comes with these two jugs. There's jug A, which is the resin, jug B, which is a hardener,
and two powders, right? Two metallic powders that you mix in, and you'll see him do that. We've got black and white.
Black and white.
So those will be mixed in here. We did not use a kit when we did our countertops in the laundry room, and you don't have to, but I thought, well, let's try one without the kit, and we'll do one with the kit. If I'm gonna brand rep with them, I want to know more about the product. So we thought we'd just try the kit this time and see how it goes. Oh, it also came, babe, with that can. You wanna grab that? Sorry, it comes with 2 jugs, 2 powders, and the epoxy undercoat white, which is this right here. So we've already put 1 coat of the undercoat on. You used a roller, is that correct?
That's right.
Used a roller.
And fine sandpaper.
That's dry. Let it dry. Used fine sandpaper on it. Dusted it off, and then I'm going to let him take over from here. So I'm going to step aside, go around, answer questions for him behind the camera, and Matt's taking it from here. And don't forget to talk loud.
Okay.
All right.
So up to this point, as she said, I put 2 coats of the paint primer on, sanded it. You're supposed to sand it to a pretty smooth finish, which I wasn't really able to do, but I think it's good enough. Tape the edges to keep the epoxy from running off the side. And now we're going to start mixing our epoxy product. Typically, I like the smaller containers that are 1 quart to 2 quarts. They were out, so today we're using a 5.
Theo's is saying my man, and he's giving you lots of love. He's watching. And you've got his Would You Been apron on.
Across the pond, hello. So you mix this stuff as a 1-to-1 ratio.
Talk loud.
Half hardener and half resin. So I'm going to do 16 ounces of the hardener and another 16 of the resin. That is talking loud for me, babe.
You got to talk really loud, babe.
All right.
Sully's on now too. She says she loves your apron because you're totally repping for Would You Been.
Yes.
It's not a Would You Been project, but we are repping for Would You Been always.
An apron. This can be very messy. I'd recommend some closed-toed shoes that you don't mind getting nasty.
So what's that? He's using a blender. Tell him about the blender thing.
This is a paint mixing or some type of mixing bit that will go into my electric drill. Once you pour in the contents of the 2 containers, you mix it from 2 to 4 minutes.
All right.
Try not to go too fast with it, or you'll end up with too many bubbles in the resin.
All right. So while you're doing that for 2 to 4 minutes, oh, Lynn's on. She's saying hello. Her and her husband are the ones who offered to come by here and show us how to do this. Theo said he's emotional now because he's so proud. You know, he's totally kidding. Watching from the UK. So, see, someone else said they're really happy because they wanted to do this. Let's see, who was that? Oh, it's Linda. Linda Wiseman says she's been wanting to do this. Yeah, I'm really, really happy that he was willing to do this for me on live. He was like, babe, you got to make sure that they understand that I don't know what I'm doing.
That's true. But it never stops me.
But y'all, if you go to my website at traceysfancy.com, go to my website, traceysfancy.com, go to the search bar and type in, I think it's laundry room countertops. Type that in. And this blog will come up where we did this live video. It's all there for you. It's beautiful. You'll get to see the pictures, and you'll see him in action. Someone's asking, can you stir that with just a stick, babe?
Yes, but it would probably get pretty tiring. But you can do it.
Awesome. So yes, you can use just a stick to stir, but it's a lot of stirring. I don't know.
I think
pretty close.
All right.
So Margie is saying she wants to do this on some tree rounds that were cut from some of their trees. So yes, definitely you could do that, and you don't have to, you could just let that pour right off the edge, actually. Oh, you should probably tell them what you've done here with the plastic and the tape.
You want to cover any surface anywhere close with some plastic wrapping, because this is sticky and nasty, and when it's on, it's not coming off.
Wear gloves for sure.
Wear gloves. Wear shoes.
I think people said alcohol takes it off.
Alcohol takes the edge off. If you're nervous about starting this, some alcohol might help.
Not that kind of alcohol.
Oh, all right. Well, I could use a beer. Anyway, so I'm going to mix the colors now. I'm going to take a little bit, put it in here to mix the black. Black goes a long way, so you don't want to put much in there. You don't need much. And then we will do our white. That's probably plenty.
Let's see, make sure Instagram can see you over here. We've got, thank you guys. Hey, listen, we've got a good group watching. I didn't think we'd have too many people on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. So please hit that share button. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Share, just hit the share button. You don't have to say anything. Just hit it so others can see. He's dropping the black metallic powder into the epoxy right now. And then he's using a wooden stir stick to stir that up. Yeah, Juana, he's saying we were talking about two totally different types of alcohol, for sure. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for sharing. Sarah says this should be interesting. She's not feeling a lot of confidence.
I'm already starting to sweat.
Oh, he's sweating.
Feeling the heat.
You might have to ditch your apron.
I might.
What are we doing, Anna? We are doing an epoxy pour on this nightstand. There's a pair of nightstands I did with a crocodile front. They're beautiful. Oh yeah, I guess I could show you a drawer while he's stirring that up. So let me show you. Oh, here we go.
And I'm starting with the sweat beads.
Okay, so while he's stirring, I will show you the front of one of the drawers. For those of you that haven't seen me post these yet, they've been posted quite a bit. This is what the front of the nightstand drawers look like. I did a crocodile pattern, and then I foil leafed over the original hardware. So this is Artistic Painting Studios foil in spotted champagne. And then this is the crocodile roller that I've used with my Dixie Belle mud and my Dixie Belle paints and my Dixie Belle wax. And then he's doing the epoxy pour. It's going to be like a Carrara marble top on the nightstands, because you all know that we have, we throw a lot of stuff down on our nightstands. So we wanted to keep them as hardy as possible.
Here I'm doing the same thing. I added the white metallic powder, and that's going to be the bulk of it. This will mainly be white with some black highlight and veins.
Okay, so someone was saying, yes, if you want to see a professional do this, definitely try Rhonda at RK3 Designs. Nancy is talking about Rhonda. She is a sweetheart, and she does this for a living. We do not do epoxy pours for a living. If you want to see like a pro do it, check her out. We are just, We are just furniture painter. He's not. I'm just a furniture painter that wants to have some epoxy pour every once in a while, and he's willing to do that for me. Timberly, we are using the Stone Coat epoxy pour, and we're using a kit. The kit that we're using this time is called Carrara. I put a link at the top of this video. That's my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any more to use it. And this one is called the Carrara kit. So everything that you need to do this will show up together. Patty, thank you. The crocodile roller is from Artistic Design Studios. Jennifer Ferguson is her name. I also have an affiliate link for those as well. If you'll just look back on yesterday's post or the day before's post on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see that I have those rollers listed there with the link. You can just click it and purchase. Okay.
I'm about to do it.
Ooh, you are sweating.
It's hot in here. It's very hot.
You're hot.
All right, here goes. So I'm just going to pour this on and then spread it out. And whip out the blowtorch.
Oh, let's see here. So someone's saying what? Okay. No, go ahead. You go ahead and do your thing. Would this work on countertops? Yes, Barbara. We did it on a countertop. If you go to my website, traceysfancy.com, and go to the search bar, type in laundry room or laundry countertop, I believe, laundry room. It's in my blog. I have a full blog with video and beautiful photos of this exact technique that we did bravely for our very first time together on live video. So you'll see it. But right now we're doing it on nightstands. And then someone asked on one of the questions as well, would this need a top coat when you're done? So you want to tell them?
It might. We're going to put a top coat on. Really, that's just meant for a little more durability, and it can, depending on how thick you put it on, from what I hear, you can, it makes the veins and the coloring and the surface look a little more like marble, a little deeper.
It gives it more depth if you add like a final clear coat at the very end, but you don't have to. You don't have to do it.
So the
guy, sorry, Amy. Thank you. Amy's like, move the camera, please. Duh. I'm so busy reading the comments. Do I need to move Instagrams as well? Here we go. There we go. All right.
So the guys at Stone Coat Countertops, or epoxies and resins, say that you should use a 1/8 inch trowel to do this. We couldn't find one at our Home Depot, so I'm using this.
Well, I got the 1/4 inch. You didn't want to use that? It was too big?
Making me nervous.
Oh, it's making you nervous?
Making me nervous.
Let's see. Someone's asking, how did you prepare the end table to keep the epoxy from running off? So we used, where's the tape, babe? This tape. So the nightstands were already poured. Already painted. And so we just bought plastic sheeting that comes in a roll, and then we used the low stick, because my piece is already painted and completed. Am I in your way? Yep. And so he just taped this and left like a ridge around the top. If you're doing a countertop, like a kitchen countertop or our laundry room countertop, you will want to tape below, and then you'll just let it pour right over the edge. In fact, you want it to pour over the edge. But these mid-century modern pieces are very square and sharp, and I did not want it to have an edge. I want it to be white on the front and then only epoxy on the top. So he built like a ridge with this tape. And
also, your piece is supposed to be level before you start this.
Gosh, I got to get him a cloth, you guys.
Thank you. Yes, the air conditioner would be better. We had to turn the air conditioner off in here because of the noise. I work in an office. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's so sweaty. This is beautiful. It's like pearly. It's pearlized.
It is.
Ooh.
So now I'm going to chop it. No. Now I'm going to torch it.
Do you need your notes? All right, tell them what you're doing.
All right. Blowtorch. You run this over the surface to pop any air bubbles that are in your resin mix. So you don't need to spend a lot of time on it since this is the first run. And you don't want to burn it. This product is supposed to be burn-free. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna ditch the apron here. Sorry guys, with wood you bend. Can't take the heat.
We timed out on Instagram. I don't know why. I think we're back.
All right, so
Instagram, are y'all still there? I don't know what's going on. Why it keeps timing out. I'm so sorry.
now I'm gonna have to chop it, and you want to prime your brush before that. Is anybody on?
Oh yeah, we got lots of people. We have 250 people watching on Facebook. Instagram is low, but it's because I think it timed out, and I'm not sure why. I'm not real good at the whole Instagram live thing.
So when you're chopping it, you don't want to use a pattern, or it'll show up. I want to zoom in on this to get it. You can see.
They can see what you're doing.
To give it more of a, how would you describe
that?
Splotchy.
It looks, yeah, like it looks like you're adding texture and depth. For sure. Yay, I am back, Corky. I don't know what happened, Instagram. We're so sorry. I'll try to stay closer over here. For some reason, Instagram keeps timing out. I feel a dip in the pool when he's done, Sherry. You know it, girl. I mean, you would think we'd be out there right now, right? But we needed to get this done.
All right. So that's that.
So that just sort of broke it up. So
yes.
When you add more, it'll allow it in instead of feeling like it's like a solid surface that the next color needs to break through.
It already looks pretty cool.
It does. It looks really cool. And my client is also a friend. Theo said, go ahead and take your shirt off and watch it go viral. Thug life.
All right. So with the black, again, you're going to want to prime your brush so you don't pull up the resin. You only dip once, start in that area, and then kind of work your way, something that you would think that might look a little natural, and as you start chopping, it'll become less and less black, so it'll give you a little more.
Oh man, it's blurry now, they said. Are y'all still blurry over there on Facebook? I don't know why. Dang. Ooh, that is pretty. What does prime your brush mean, Anna's asking?
Dip your brush in whatever color you're going to be chopping with. Chopping is what I'm doing right now. And you can see the first time I touch down, there's a lot more black. And as I start making my way around, there's less and less black on the brush. So it gives it a little more kind of a natural look.
Kind of fades out as it mixes with the white. It's very metallic, guys. I wish y'all could see it. It's super, super metallic. It's got a lot of shimmer and sparkle in it by adding those powders. She's gonna love this. She actually originally asked for the front of the crocodile to be gold leaf. Oh, good. Thank you, Solly. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Shelly. I won't move the camera anymore. Y'all know how fussy my garage is while we're working.
It's so fun being on that side of the camera, isn't it?
Debbie said we're looking good over here on Instagram too. I just keep having to tap my screen on Instagram. So she asked for gold leaf on the crocodile. She wanted these to be like ultra, ultra glam. And instead we toned it down a little bit and went with like that black leather crocodile suede look, which I like a lot, but this shimmery top will give her that glam she was really after. Okay, tell them what you just did. They didn't get to see you.
All right, so this is a metallic spray paint.
This way with it. There
you
go.
Metallic Rust-Oleum spray paint. I'm going to put a gold vein running through here, and just to add an additional.
So what'd you
color,
do? You sprayed it into the jug.
Sprayed it into a container. It's 100% spray paint. Doesn't smell very good.
I like how spray paint smells.
And you just pick an area and go for it. Let's go.
So some of the kits that they sell actually come with Rust-Oleum spray paint. Like you'll get spray paint, but we already had black and white, and because on our counters in the laundry room, we went straight spray paint with it. That's how we added color. We didn't use the powder. So this is our first time to use the powders.
All right. And that's it.
Need to use your stage voice, babe. That's Rob. Rob just said that.
Very funny, Rob. All right, this is a heat gun, and basically you can see that it will just, how do I turn that up?
Yeah, you got the fan, put it on high. keep clicking as the fan.
It looks like it's on high.
Hold on.
It's not blowing very hard.
That's the size that one goes. It's new. It's my new heat gun. Sorry.
Alright, so anyway, as I apply heat and drip sweat.
Do you want me to go get the blow dryer?
Uh,
Do it with your torch, babe.
no, I don't want to screw it up. Anyway, this will blend it in and kind of spread stuff around, give it more of a natural look, something Mother Nature might do.
Yeah, if you could see it up close, it's just move. I don't want to move my camera because it'll get blurry on us. But it's just breaking up the color and just spreading the veins out naturally.
Yeah.
And actually, someone said they use their Dixie Belle paints. Shelly, we did that as well. We use Dixie Belle paints on my work countertop in blues, and we also use them on our laundry room countertop as well. I just wanted to go with the straight kit this time and see what the difference would be so I could compare.
And I wouldn't recommend chalk paint unless you're going to do multiple layers, because it tends to absorb some epoxy. Because
it's so dry and it dries really fast, and he felt like it made it pull in and make like dips in our top. So we're just trying this. We're going to compare both methods by doing this one without any chalk paint at all, just to see. Shelly added glitter and said it was beautiful. Can you do this on ceramic tiled counters? You can do this on anything. Anything. It looks great. It looks gorgeous.
You gotta fish for compliments as I go.
Well, I'm trying to answer questions. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. It's gorgeous. Okay, so let me also tell you, who was asking if you could do this on ceramic tile countertops? Carol. So in my laundry room, when you see this on my laundry room, that is plywood. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Underneath my gorgeous laundry room countertops, if you go to traceysfancy.com and you search in the search bar for laundry room countertops, that blog will come up and you'll see photos and videos. It looks like marble. It is fantastic, and all that's underneath there is plywood.
I think I should stop. What do you think? You good?
Are you going to move it a little bit more? I feel like... I feel like these need to come this way a little bit. Like, can you get a little bit of that? Yeah. And this way? Yeah, there you go. And this too? Yeah. Can you put that gold, can you do a little bit of that like right back in here, or is it too late?
Can you deal with that?
Push and hold. It's new. This is new. And he's like, I don't know how to work this way.
All right, a little
Just
more
like
gold.
just in here a little bit. Maybe like that came through, so maybe just do it like that. Yeah. Like, that's good. That's good. Good. Awesome.
Right.
Good job, babe.
I'm going to die of heat exhaustion in here before the video is over.
No, it's not even that hot, y'all.
It's pretty hot.
Man. This is not hot. What would you have done if you had been in theater?
They can point fans at you.
Oh.
Are willing to do that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see here. Rob said you're very talented and that he's very impressed. Better without the big white space. I agree. We kind of broke that up, Betty. We did. Sandy's asking, how much open working time do you have with the epoxy before it won't move much anymore?
Not a whole lot. I think about probably 15 minutes.
No. You have more than that with this one. You have like a half hour.
I don't know, but I didn't want to take a half hour, so most of this is done. I'm going to take my torch again to pop any bubbles. Am I missing anything?
Check your checklist.
I think we're good.
Okay, so while he does that, let me show you something else. So while he's doing that, here is their quick coat. This is called quick coat. So someone asked about open time. This one has a much longer open time for you to keep messing with. This one is quick. It sets up in 15 minutes. So this is one that's good for like little like molds or like the geo pours or jewelry or crafting, any type of epoxy, or like someone had talked about pouring over the wood rounds that they got from their trees. This quick coat that Stone Coat sells is a really fast setup for those. Not for larger surfaces or like countertops. This is too fast. So I did order this too because I have some plans to do some stuff with that. Okay. So what did you do with this? You're popping bubbles. Does it move it as well, babe?
It can move it. We tried to move it last time without the heat gun with just a blowtorch, and I singed it. So I had to sand that little part off and redo it.
Okay, so lesson learned there, guys. He singed it with the torch last time, but it's fixable. It's not like we ruined it. Yeah. He just was able to sand it after it. You had to wait for it to dry. You scorched it. You let it dry?
Let it dry.
And then what?
So I'm going to let this dry for 24 hours, and then I'm going to sand it with fine sandpaper.
With hand or an electric sander?
With an electric sander. You can do either one. The idea is just to scuff up this becomes a real glossy, smooth, glass-like finish. When you put on a second layer, you want it to adhere to the first layer, so you want to kind of scruff it and rough it up a little bit so that it can adhere. So tomorrow, I'll probably hit this with a blowtorch maybe 2 more times before it's finished drying completely. There's a few little things. I don't know what the hell it is. It's probably something that I mixed in the epoxy.
You said hell.
Sorry. Either way, that'll be sanded off, and when we put the second layer of top coat on, it'll be smooth and you won't see it.
And tell them about when you take the tape off, it may not be perfectly smooth as you built your edge up. So what will you do?
That's right. So once this is dry and I take all this tape off, you're going to have uneven connection between the tape and the dry epoxy. That'll be exposed, so you're going to want to sand. I would do that part by hand unless you plan on doing a second coat. Sand that down by hand, and I believe there's a liquid finish you can apply to this to make it very shiny, and it will cover up those scratches left by the sandpaper. Or you can leave it natural. Last time when we sanded that in between coats,
I
liked the look between. You can either have an ultra glossy finish, which is what this is going to end up being, or you can have a dull.
It was like matte. It was like a matte finish.
Yeah.
It looked like soapstone. It looked like when you buy the little coasters and they're soapstone. It looks, it just looks like soft, velvety stone. That is how our countertop in there looked. But we just weren't sure how that was going to hold up over time. So we went ahead and did a clear coat pour over the top of it, which I'm going to do for these as well for durability. But you don't have to. You can leave it as that matte stone as well, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Isn't it gorgeous? So y'all know we have another one to do. We're not going to do that live. He said, babe, I'm only going to do one. So we're going to do, let this dry. You've already told him what you would do next. And then it's like 3 days, right, before you can actually use it. But then
light use in 72 hours. I wouldn't be setting anything hot on it yet or cutting on it with a knife or anything like that. We're just talking about like folding clothes or, setting down your car keys.
So light use in 72 hours.
Light use in 72 hours. You can touch it. It'll be dry to touch tomorrow in 24 hours, but 72 hours before you really use it.
So today's Sunday. I'll have my client come pick her pieces up by Friday. I'll say come on Friday. They will have a week basically to set up, 5 days to set up, and I just will tell her to be gentle for, 30 days or whatever. And then that's it. So are you leaving?
Yes.
You gotta say bye.
I'm going to, but I was going to prop this up. It looks like more of it's settling on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hang on. Let's do that off camera. All right. Tell them bye. Thanks, you guys, so much. I appreciate y'all being here and giving such good questions. Looks like it needs more movement in the middle, Debbie's saying. We kind of thought so, but if you could, yeah, I like it. I think it looks really good. Yeah. It looks good. I like. Enjoyed tremendously, Martha said. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Martha.
Yeah, step back in and say bye one more time. Wendy, I will give a close-up. After we get these done, completely finished, I will photograph. I'll stage them and photograph them and share one more time on my Facebook and my Instagram. And you can see lots of up-close and detail shots then, okay? All right, I love all of you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Do we have a yard?